I don't want to see stuff in the news about or whatever is happening right now. Like, I want to see people lifting. I want to see strong girls lifting real heavy, so that when I'm in my bed and I see somebody working out, I'm like, okay, let me go get in the gym. I love you guys, bye. Well, and I'm about to go to the gym. The flow. Yeah, thanks. Hi friends. How many times am I going to get on YouTube and say like, this is it, I'm starting over, I'm really gonna post this time? I don't know. I feel like this might be it, but I honestly don't know. Like, I am a busy girl. I wake up between 4:30, 4:50, go to work, get to work by 6, 6:30, work until like 3, sit in an hour of traffic on the way home, go straight to the gym, because if I come home, I'm not gonna go back out. The odds are probably that I'm not gonna go back out. And by the time I get home, I really feel like it's like 6. And I just feel like the day's over. I have to shower, I gotta eat dinner, and then I'm tired. And so I never really do anything, but I do work from home a day or 2 a week, depending on the week. And so I decided maybe on my lunch break, I could just record a little something, and then I can find time to edit a video, because I feel like I have gotten better with editing, especially because for my Instagram videos, I've been using my camera more, because first of all, I run out of storage so easily on here. Like, it's to the point where sometimes my emails won't even load on my phone. And no, I don't want to pay more for iCloud, and I don't want to get into another phone that has more gigs. And one remedy that I came up with is that I spent money on this camera that I'm still paying for. And so why not use it and just edit on my computer? So it's a little bit harder editing on my computer because it's not portable. Like, I have to be home and whatever. So I can't just edit while I'm on the stair climb at the gym. But you know what? Pros and cons, you got to do what you want to do. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, which is also what I want to do, because I want better quality content. And I've gotten comments about my content lately and how, you know, it's getting better. So side note, if you don't follow me on Instagram at RAIYE. That's RA.IYE. Anyways, I'm so glad you're here. Let's just do a little intro video. So what do I want to talk about today? I just kind of wanted to get in the groove of talking to my camera again. It's been a long time, and I used to use my photography camera, but I got one specifically. I got a Sony specifically for YouTube, for vlogs, for video, because I just like Sony a little bit better. Sorry, Canon. I just wanted to do an intro video about who I am, why I'm here, and I don't know. I guess I'm still kind of figuring that out anyways. But yeah, my name is Ray. Some of you know me as Rachel, some of you know me as Ray. Depending on how, like, when you met me in life, you probably spell Ray differently. That's fine. Let me actually talk about why I spell Ray, R-A-I-Y-E. So growing up, my family always called me Ray Ray, but that was R-A-I. Ray, R-A-I, R-A-I. But when I met my best friend Alyssa in 10th grade, she always called me Ray with an E, R-A-E. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Our other friends from high school call me Ray with an E. I remember one summer I was on this trip, like a mission trip, and there was a girl named Ray, and I thought she was so cool. I was like, I love this girl. She had tattoos, she had piercings, like, she was just on fire for God. I was like, this girl is so cool. I want to be just like her. And so I started going by Ray that summer that I met her, R-A-Y, at my job, because we had to work down there. And so that's where R-A-Y came from. And so I just started really going with that. A lot of you guys, if you know me from my personal Instagram, it's Ray O Sunshine. And I just cannot part with that Instagram name, no matter how many times I want to change it. People call me Ray O Sunshine all the time, like that's just what they know me as. So it's just hard to let that go. But anyways, one day I was just like, okay, so who am I? Who is Rachel? And I love my name. And recently I started to really love my middle name. Side note, it's Montana. And if I could go back, I remember when I first started my photography business, I think it was going to be like Montana. It was going to be something with my middle name. I don't know why I didn't go with it, but I kind of really like my middle name. And the other day I was just like, what if I just start going by Montana? At this point, I'm 28. I can't change it again. My partner is always like, just, you're Rachel. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I was trying to figure out, like, who am I? Who is Rachel? Who is Ray? And I was like, let me just put it together, like everybody that knows and loves me. Let me just put I-Y-E all together. I for my family, Y for like person, like what I go by at certain jobs and stuff, and then E for what my best friend has always called me. So that is where Ray came from. So nice to meet you. I'm Ray. I might have moved a little bit. The setup is very ghetto if you can see it, but y'all don't need to see. Actually, let me take a picture. So I have my camera on 3 shoe boxes. I have my light sticking out of another shoe box, and that's the light. And then I have this one right here, you know, giving me the effect in the back. And that's just how it's gonna be right now. Okay, don't judge me. I'm still trying to figure out like where I want to shoot, where I want to set up my wall. So yeah, it's a lot. But you know what? That's something I wanted to talk about. I've probably had this YouTube channel since I was 12. And I've always posted, you can't go back and see my old videos. They're embarrassing. They're just like stop motion pictures of my teddy bears and stuff. But a lot of the things are private. They were concert videos, etc., etc. But I've always said for the past few years that I want to start like vlogging, and I did a couple when I went to Vegas and like here and there, but I've never been consistent with it. And that one reason is because like I don't have the space to. I currently live with my parents, which I'm so thankful and blessed that I do. I'm so glad they let me stay here because these times are trying and they are the struggle, okay? And if you know, you know. But I don't really have, like, I have my room, but I have so much stuff that it's just hard to, like, I'm just not, I don't know. My room is just not appropriate to film. My bathroom's not really appropriate to film. If I have to do like branded content, I do it in my parents' bathroom because they just keep it so nice and clean. Like, I am sorry, Mom, I did not get that dream from her. The whole organization thing, like, I don't know. And in some aspects, I feel like I'm pretty organized when it comes to like planning stuff or like having deadlines. But as far as cleaning, it's embarrassing to say, but I don't got it. It's hard to find a place to film, and I always have things on my mind that I want to talk about, that I'm like, I'm gonna make a YouTube video about this, I'm gonna do this. I just never get to it. It's hard. It's hard, especially filming for Instagram constantly. Like, I try to post like at least 4 times a week. And it's just hard to have content. I don't know, but I think a long form content would be cool. You guys know I've always wanted to have people on my podcast. I mean, no. This is not a podcast, but is that the universe? I've always wanted to have people like with me. You know, I did a song association once, and I wanted to just have a friend with me. And to me, that made it a little less awkward. But like, as I'm growing up, I'm just kind of like, just go for it. Like, you cannot wait around for somebody in order to do something because you'll never do it. I remember when I used to go to the gym when I was like in my early 20s, like teens to early 20s. I would not go to the gym if my friends didn't come. Like my friend Emily, we would go to the gym together. My friend Elon, we would go to the gym together. Matthew, we would go to the gym together. But if somebody wasn't coming with me, I probably wasn't going. And I'm so glad I grew out of that because I honestly love working out by myself and just like going at my own pace. And like, if anybody's watching this and you've worked out with me before, don't take that as any like offense. I don't mind working out with people from time to time, but when it becomes like a commitment thing, like let's work out every Wednesday, I start getting overwhelmed. I'm like, it just doesn't work for me. So I prefer to work out alone until I'm taking the plates off by myself, but that's another story. Let's get into it. So my name is Ray. Currently, as we film this right now, I'm 27. I keep thinking I'm 28 for some reason. It's like, I don't know if 28 is gonna be a really good year. My Cancer, I'll be 28 in July, so just wait on it. I live in Georgia. I've lived in Georgia my entire life. I would love to move away, but at this point, it's a little up in the air. I don't know. I love it here, I really do. The weather's decent, and right now, I'm just all about fitness. I'm a corporate girly. Not necessarily a 9 to 5, I would say like a 6:30 to 3. At this point, the gym is a non-negotiable for me, which is so exciting to say because for a very long time, I wasn't able to say that. Like, it was so hard. It was like pins and needles. Is that what they say? It's like pulling teeth. It was like pulling teeth for me to get to the gym. The fact that I have been consistent for over a year now is like, I have lost about 30 pounds, which is crazy to say because what? I just never thought that I would say that. But I also never thought that I would get to the weight that I was. Like, I remember when I was a freshman in college, I was going to West Georgia, if anybody's heard of that, and I was in the gym every day doing like group classes. which is where my love for group classes comes in. I'll talk about that later. I was in the gym every day, like 5 days a week, and I would go home on the weekends to work at Chick-fil-A. But I thought I was so fat. I was like 170 pounds, okay? And at my heaviest in August 2023, I was 239 point something. I was about 240. As it stands this week, I'm 213. So that's exciting because I'm trying to get to 200. I am getting to 200. I haven't really had a trainer. The last time I really wasn't using a trainer, she had me on a very restricted diet. Like bad, like bodybuilder type. And I was not even in that. At that point, I was only like 200 pounds. Okay, this is like right before COVID. And she had me eating like, it was like 2 eggs and a half a cup of egg whites in the day. I mean, in the morning. I couldn't use seasoning on my food. I had to weigh out my chicken and my salmon, which I weigh out my food now from time to time just to get an idea. But it was just, yeah, it was awful. And after I got off of that program, I binge ate and I gained so much. And then COVID happened and I was drinking wine at home and I was working from home and I wasn't doing anything. So yeah, it was a trying time. And I kept saying like, go to the gym, like, and I would go and I would pay for a membership, and for months I was paying for it. I wasn't going. I would go cancel my membership. Then I would go start it back up again. But finally they built a crunch. I was going consistently to Planet Fitness with my friends, but we were still going out to eat and to drink, and they just didn't have, like, a lot of my friends just didn't have the same goals that I had as far as losing weight and saving money and stuff. And that's fine. Like, I still love them to death, but I don't know why I said it like that. I still love my friends, but you really just have to distance yourself sometimes when you have goals to meet, and that is okay. So I just stopped really hanging out with people in general. Just try to say no a little bit more because your girl is trying to get financially right. Because I want to enjoy my 30s, okay? Because as it stands right now, my 20s is the struggle, and I don't want to be like this forever. Crunch opened in my town, and I joined it because they had group classes, which I was saying as a freshman in college when I was 18, I fell in love with group classes. Like, but then, I don't know what happened. My fitness Instagram, I originally made for accountability. Private, I would just post on there to like, keep myself motivated, and eventually I just started, like, I was only following fitness. I still only really follow fitness accounts on there because that's all I want to see when I scroll. I don't want to see stuff in the news about or whatever is happening right now. Like, I care about some of this stuff, but like, I don't want to just be consumed with it. I just started that Instagram, and I was doing group classes for a few months, and I was like, let me just get on a rack. Like, let me start doing some exercises and let me start building my own split. And it really just took off from there. Like, I fell in love with going to the gym. Like I said, it's a non-negotiable for me now. So I have learned how to make my own workouts. And I still obviously have so much to learn. I'm not like a personal trainer. I am certified in group fitness. So I'm trying to break my way into the fitness industry, which is super exciting. I stopped really going to my group fitness classes except for when yoga, non-negotiable with my teacher Mitzi. I love her. Her class is amazing, and it's like my self-care day. Like, I just know every Wednesday I'm gonna be able to get some zen, stretch out my body a little bit. That's what I love. Like, I love yoga so much. I don't know if I could teach it because, girl, isn't very flexible and balanced, but who knows? Maybe I'll look back on this in like 5-10 years and be like, Rachel. So that being said, I want this to be like a fitness account, but I also want it to just be fun. Like, if me and my boyfriend go out to eat, we have definitely recorded. We went to one place and recorded like a video, but it was just hard to do. When you're eating something new, you want to enjoy it, but you have to film it and be like, so good. Overall, it's probably gonna be a fitness and health type of thing. So that being said, I think my first couple videos are probably gonna be about like financial responsibility when it comes to the fitness industry, how to know like what to do in the gym, how much to eat, things like that, because everybody's different. So definitely stay tuned. I'm so glad that you are here. If you are new, drop your name, message me, follow me on Instagram. I would love to meet you because I just love seeing new faces. So I love you guys. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for being here. Bye.